Also, it's mentioned about the economic reforms 91. There were the three policy decisions which was important at that time. One was by Manmohan Singh, who was the finance minister. He abolished requirement of licenses and permits. Hi, so here we are discussing the editorial of Indian Express opinion. The topic is the new normal is scary. This article is written by P. Chidambaram, so there will be a political connotation, but it's important to look at both perspectives whenever you read something, specifically when you're looking at training for PI VAT or even general reading. Need to have general perspectives on both the sides. Article has come on 13 December 2020. So, what are the major points? Look, whenever you read an article, note down the important stats. It's important because it helps in your PI process or the or the VAT process. So one is that was mentioned was 17% literacy rate in 1947. So you can look at how the literacy has improved from the independence to today. So it is a good data which you can remember. Also, it's mentioned about the economic reforms 91. There were the three policy decisions which was important at that time. One was by Manmohan Singh, who was the finance minister. He abolished requirement of licenses and permits. Second by Chidambaram, who was the commerce minister, for new foreign trade policy where export and imports were free, and there was a two-step devaluation process. So these three were decisions taken that helped in economic reforms in the Narasimha Rao government. Also mentioned that now there are 17% of the board position in listed companies occupied by women. So that is important data. So look at these important data which is there. And Indian origin people who had different world organization right from Google, Microsoft, IBM, Adobe, Nokia, Cognizant, Mastercard, Xerox, Reckitt Benckiser. So good information which is there regarding what you can. So every article you will find some information which is relevant. Put it down in a book and note it down so you can refer it later. He also mentioned he talked about these past. He also talked about what is problem with the new normal. So he said that PM has not conducted even a single press conference when his two terms are there. He talked about Special Marriage Act being repealed, okay, and replaced by a new law like love jihad and where interfaith couples are punished as such. And he talked about many more aspects about it. I mean, I'm just giving his perspective about things that where he's, criticized the current government for a lot of aspects under. He also talks about specifically what is relevant right now with UP ordinance, the Love Jihad, which was promulgated on November 28. Again, a data which you can, if you want, remember. And within 11 days, 5 cases were registered under this particular law. I mean, normally the law takes a little time to enforce, but this was like enforced immediately, right? So you can look at the link for the article, look at the relevant contents which are there, specifically the data which you can use for your PI VAT and other process, right? Thank you.